JBNN keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones. Before we get into the news, please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and to share the news with someone today. Now on to the news. Man's body found on church compound in St. Catherine. The Sligoville police are currently investigating the circumstances surrounding the discovery of a decomposing body found on the grounds of a church in the Top Jackson district in the parish. Authorities were alerted to the scene around 11:50 p.m. on Sunday. Upon arrival, officers discovered the body of an unidentified man who was found clad in black sweatpants, a brown shirt, and a pair of Crocs. The police processed the scene and they subsequently transported the remains to the Linstead Hospital, where the man was pronounced dead. Following this, the body was removed to a funeral home for a post-mortem examination to determine the cause of death. Authorities are urging anyone with information regarding the identity of the deceased or any related details to come forward. Biker killed in Portland crash. A tragic accident on Saturday night claimed the life of 27-year-old Brian Cunningham, a marine tour guide from Drapers, Portland. The incident occurred around 10 p.m. on the Clear Spring Main Road when Cunningham lost control of his motorcycle after encountering loose gravel. Reports indicate that as he navigated the road, the bike veered off course, sending him and the motorcycle plunging into a nearby river. Despite efforts to rescue him, Cunningham was pronounced dead upon arrival at the hospital. As investigations continue, the police urge motorcyclists and drivers to exercise caution, especially in areas where road conditions may be compromised. Boy drowns in Hope River. A tragic incident unfolded on Sunday when 6-year-old Nicole Anderson drowned in the Hope River. The young boy, a resident of Bayshore Park in Kingston 17, was playing near the river around 9:45 a.m. when he fell into a deep hole filled with water. Despite efforts to rescue him, Nicole was unable to be saved in time. He was transported to the Kingston Public Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. The Harborview police are now conducting an investigation into the circumstances surrounding the incident. Local authorities are urging parents and guardians to be vigilant when children are near water, emphasizing the importance of safety in such environments. Firefighters grieve for a corporal killed in St. Mary home invasion. Commissioner of the Jamaica Fire Brigade, JFB, Stuart Beckford, has indicated that psychosocial support is to be provided to colleagues of Corporal Gary Samuels, who was killed during a gun attack at his home in Freehill, St. Mary, early Sunday morning. Beckford, who spoke via phone on Sunday, pointed out that the JFB had already mobilized its chaplaincy unit, which will be heading to St. Mary to lend mental health support to team members across the division. He added that firefighters island-wide were in deep sorrow following the murder of one of their own, who was last seen by his colleagues exiting the Port Maria fire station after ending his 10 p.m. shift on Saturday. It's a somber mood, one of sadness coming so soon after the death of firefighter Shaheen Nelson just 2 weeks ago, said Beckford. Nelson succumbed to injuries sustained in a car crash on September 6 in St. Catherine. The way in which Corporal Gary Samuels was killed, I think, would have rattled the members of the St. Mary Division, in particular the Port Maria Fire Station, where he worked up until 10 last night. So he left work, went home, and of course would have been home in his bed when the house that he shared with some of the relatives would have been invaded. He was brutally shot and killed. We're not sure of the circumstances that would have led to this, but what we do know is that another member of the household was also killed in this incident. The Port Maria police are leading the investigation, and they're in touch with us as well. The investigation is progressing. 48-year-old Samuels, who served the JFB for 27 years, was reportedly gunned down, along with 26-year-old Brenton Clark by unknown assailants shortly after 1:30 a.m. Sunday during a home invasion in the community. According to police reports, Clark and his common-law wife were at home when they heard several loud explosions coming from the direction of the lower floor of the two-story dwelling. It's alleged that people then went up to the upstairs area and shouted police. The police said Clark, on hearing the invaders identifying themselves as lawmen, proceeded to open the door. The gunmen then entered the room shared by the couple and questioned them about the whereabouts of another individual. They subsequently opened fire, hitting Clark all over his body. The attackers fled and Clark's common-law wife reportedly rushed downstairs to seek help when she stumbled upon Samuel's lifeless body in a pool of blood on the ground with what appeared to be gunshot wounds. I am in the process of conveying our deepest sympathy to the wife of Corporal Samuels, who I understand is overseas at this time. It is not an easy thing to digest. It is not an easy thing to deal with generally. And so that is why it's important that we provide whatever support is needed, counseling and or one-on-one sessions. It is not easy to lose a family member, and that's what he was. After working 27 years, he is family, and he was one of those persons who contributed immensely to the fire brigade in the St. Mary Division. And it is hard for them to fathom what this has happened to a person like him, and we need to lend whatever support we can, Beckford said. Post-mortem and DNA reports still outstanding in Sikiana murder case. Rushan Patterson, the man charged with the October 2022 murder of social media personality Anika Townsend, otherwise called Sikiana, is to return to the St. James Circuit Court on October 18, as post-mortem and DNA reports have still not been submitted. Patterson, who was represented by attorney Diane Miller, got an extension of his bail when he appeared in court today. He was granted bail on humanitarian grounds during a previous court sitting on July 16, as he is said to suffer from hemophilia, a blood disorder. When the matter was mentioned today before presiding High Court Justice Bertram Morrison, the court was told that the prosecution is still awaiting the post-mortem report and the DNA report for its case file to be completed. Patterson was arrested on November 2, 2022, during a high-level police operation after Townsend's body was found floating in the sea in Reading, St. James, on October 21 that year. A post-mortem examination on November 5 determined that Townsend was strangled, with death occurring sometime between 11 p.m. on Thursday, October 20, and 9 a.m. on Friday, October 21. Patterson was formally charged with her murder on November 11. According to police reports, Townsend had travelled from Kingston to Montego Bay on October 20, 2022, and was later picked up by Patterson, following which they visited a restaurant in Hanover and a guest house in St. James. Sometime during the night, an argument developed between the two, following which Townsend was strangled and her body disposed of. Kingston Western Police is persons of interest. The Kingston Western Police have listed several individuals as persons of interest in the division. According to investigators, these individuals may be able to assist them with their ongoing probe in relation to various incidents. The individuals are Ricardo Manning, otherwise called Rudy, Jason Lawrence, otherwise called Liz, Jermaine Chrissy, Lucian Anderson, Arian Dawkins, Andy Anderson, a man known only as Kiba, a man known only as Raheem, a man known only as Tyreek or Hittis, a man known only as Holt, and a man known only as Richard. These individuals are asked to report to the Denham Town Criminal Investigations Branch by 6 p.m. on Tuesday, September 24. Anyone with information that can assist the police is asked to contact the Denham Town Criminal Investigations Branch at 984-6443 or Crime Stop at 311. Individuals may also contact the Police 119 emergency number or the nearest police station. JBN will keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.